No, not so much? Okay. You know, I was really excited for 2020 till I saw my therapist a week ago. You know, I come to him and I say, you know what? I've had such a beautiful year. It's been amazing. I've had so much growth. And I feel like a new man. He's like, huh. You know, I'm the therapist in the room. Maybe I should give the expert opinion around here. I'm like, what the fuck? Peter's gonna hate, you know? I'm like, you know what? I'm not worried about that, whatever that is. I'm super excited for 2020, and I want to create something really amazing. I want to have a really good vision in 2020. And he's like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You know what? If you really want good vision in 2020 vision, go to an optometrist, not a therapist. I'm done here. What? I mean, you know what? This therapist, I don't need this therapist. You know, I can create my own vision. Actually, I'm gonna take a vacation. So I go out to Miami, meet some friends, and I'm on the beach. You know, I go to this coffee shop, stand in line. This amazing, wonderful Jewish woman right next to me in the line. I'm talking to her and casually bring up the topic of dating life in San Francisco. And she looks at me and she's like, oh, why do you want to date? Why do I want to date? Like, that's a weird question. Well, I mean, I'm 35. I'd like to have kids by the time I'm 40. So maybe I can kind of build it up to that point, you know? And she's like, oh, you don't have to build that up at all. I'm like, whoa, what do you mean? She's like, okay, let me tell you a story. She's like, okay, what kind of kids do you want to create? What do you mean by that? Like, human babies? You know? What do you want to create? Like, what do you mean by that? She's like, okay, I'm going to tell you a story. I was out with this really wonderful Cuban man. And you know I'm Jewish. So I was really excited about creating Cuban babies. I was like, yeah, that's kind of funny. And I said, how long did you date? You know, when it was time to create those Cuban babies, he ditched and ran. I'm like, whoa, why would that happen? Like, what did you do? Like, was it like your fault? How long did you date? You know, maybe I shouldn't have laid naked out there on the first date and said, I'm fertile for the next 30 minutes. Pump some babies in me. I was like, yeah, that's a bit rushed, you don't think? And she was like, you know what, Abhi, I think I know what kind of babies I want to create. Like, well, you know what? We were talking about my dating life here. And she was like, no, hear me out. This is going to be funny. And I'm like, I don't want a funny story from you. She's like, no, hear me out. Please listen to my proposal. I said, okay, you know what? I'm listening to your proposal. She goes, you know, I've already gone brown. I'm going to lock it down. I'm like, ooh. She's like, what are you, Indian? Hindu? I'm like, yeah. Okay, you know what? This is going to work. I'm ready. I'm like, what are you ready for? She's like, well, you're Hindu. I'm Jew. We can make some Hindu babies. And I'm like, what? Lady, like, I just, like, met you in a line at the coffee shop. You don't think this is a little rushed? And you're worried about, like, people running away? You know what? This isn't... Please, sorry, it's my time to get coffee. And then she's like, you know what? All you men are the same. You just always run away when it's time to make babies, but you want babies at 40. You know what? This is ridiculous. You know what? I'm gonna go get coffee. This is not gonna work out for me. So I go. The barista, she's super cute, wonderful woman, and she's like, hi, what can I get you, my dear? I'm like, oh my God. You know what? Finally, somebody sweet. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be like, you know, and I can't even make a decision right now. I said, you know what? You look like a wonderful barista. Can you make me a dealer's choice, please? And she's like, oh yeah, you know, I really like my oat milk lattes. I said, oat milk latte, you know what? I like an oat milk latte. I've never had it before, but I'll try it. And so I'm waiting for my coffee, and I'm trying to avoid the Jewish woman right there who wants to have babies. And I think that, you know, this wonderful barista will make me an oat milk latte. In the meantime, she says, one dirty chai for Habibi. She fucks up my name. She gives me a dirty chai. What the fuck is a dirty chai? This is ridiculous. I get mad. I'm like, you know what? I was hoping that this one person was gonna be a cool person, and I'm like, you know what? That was really racist. You called me a Habibi. Habibi is an Arab term for like bro or something. I'm not even Arab. I'm Indian. This is racist. You know, that's ridiculous. That's not cool. And the guy right behind me is like, excuse me, my name is Habibi. I'm here for my dirty chai. Yeah. I was like, okay, you know, this one was on me. She was actually kind of sweet. And then she was like, okay, one oat milk latte for Habibi. I'm like, yeah, thank you for that. Anyways, so who's been to a Pilates class here? Anybody? Pilates? You know, so I was on a date with this girl who wanted to go to Pilates with me, and I'm like, you know what? That's a little interesting. Like, it's a pretty intense workout. It looks like a unstable yoga, you know. And I'm on this like table where the lady asks me to go. Oh, you know what? Oh, see, look at that unstable surface, right? And she was like, oh, take a lunge, and let's get you in touch with your purple yogi. I got really frustrated. I'm like, you know what? I've heard of goat yoga actually from Ram today. And I've also heard of hot yoga. What the hell is a purple yoga? We Indians invented yoga. There is no such thing as a purple yoga. If I wanted to do push-ups on an unstable surface or work out on an unstable surface, I would smoke some ganja, go to the Himalayas, and do yoga with the hippies. Thank you, guys.